So after that excellent first final here at the Sport Indoor Stadium, up next, final of the day, mixed doubles. One or two technical issues. I hope we've got that solved for you. You can see that the mixed doubles final, our next final of the day, and it's the number 5 seeds, Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen, former champion Pedersen, up against Praveen Jordan and Melati Oktavianti. As far as the mixed doubles draw is concerned, from quarter-final stage, 6 different nations, 2 pairs from India. And in fact, the average time for those 4 quarter-finals was 30 minutes 45 seconds, because Chopra and Reddy won their match in 24 minutes, and Jordan and Oktavianti won in 29 minutes. So, 4 different nations through to the semi-final stage, and that's always a healthy sign of a sport. But for the 2 pairs in the final, well, it's a first ever final for Praveen Jordan and Oktavianti in only their 3rd tournament together, and for the Danes it's a 3rd tournament final, but they're looking for a first ever title. So led out by Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen, they reached the final of both the China Open and the Hong Kong Open at the end of last year, both of those Super Series events. And now for Praveen Jordan and Melati Oktavianti. Well, for Christina Pedersen, this is a 4th final here at the Indian Open, a 3rd mixed doubles. Also been in the women's doubles final. That was back in 2013. Now, as this is only the 3rd tournament that Jordan and Oktavianti are playing together, it's not surprising that they've not played against each other before. There's been a steady improvement with the Indonesian pair since their first tournament, the Malaysian Masters, 2 weeks ago. They lost in the last 16. Last week in Indonesia, they reached the semi-final. And here they are now in Delhi in the final. So our umpire, Kang Sung-young of Korea. So the Danes appear to have won the toss and chosen to serve, and the Indonesians have chosen to start the far side of the court as we all look down. So the Danes in a 3rd career final as a combination. But it's possible that Christina Pedersen could make a personal landmark here today, because she's looking to win her 40th career title across 2 disciplines. So 23 years of age, Matthias Christiansen, born on the island of Bornholm in the Baltic Sea, just off the coast of Sweden. Highest ranking was with his former partner, Sarah Pedersen, and he and Christina Pedersen actually went up 14 places this week in the world ranking to 28. They'll go up again because they've only got 6 tournaments towards their world ranking. So So the former champion, she won the mixed doubles title here in 2014 with Jochen Fischer and lost in the final of the Indian Open the following year, 2015. So for her, a fourth final here at this particular tournament. All of their matches in 2 straight games, including the semi-final against the number 8 seeds Pranav Jerry Chopra and the left-handed Suki Reddy. So to Praveen Jordan, who was a semi-finalist here at this particular event 3 years ago with Debbie Susanto, lost out to the eventual beaten finalists, Fischer and Pedersen. Born in Bontang in East Kalimantan on the island of Borneo, and they shot up 153 places, having completed their second tournament. So gone up to 120, so don't really pay any attention to the world ranking because they are both excellent mixed doubles players. Melati diver Oktavianti, 23 years of age, and she is a former world junior champion, won a gold medal with Eddie Subaktier in Chiba in 2012 World Junior Championships in Japan. So they had a very tough first round against the Olympic silver medalists, the number 7 seeds, Chan Peng-soon and Go Liu Ying. And then, of course, Jordan played against his former partner, Susanto. And in the semi-final, having beaten the Russian pair of Dremen and Dimova in the quarter-final, in the semi-final yesterday against the 2016 World Junior Champions, 2 straight games. Saved 2 game points in that second game, which they eventually won 24-22. Incidentally, they've been well down in the opening game, 14-17 down before winning 7 of the next 9 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen, Denmark. And on my left, Praveen Jordan and Melati Deba Oktavianti, Indonesia. Christina Pedersen to serve to Melati Oktavianti. Lobo, play.
So the mixed doubles final. One of these 2 pairs will win a first ever title within these 2 combinations. All 4 players on court have won titles previously, but with different partners at various different levels of tournament in the world of badminton. Well, Christina Pedersen has a very good serve, one of the best in the game. She doesn't actually watch the shuttle. She looks straight at her opponents. Look at that. In such a groove with that serve. Doesn't even have to watch the shuttle onto the racket. That's amazing. Well, he's a very, very strong athlete, is Praveen Jordan.
4-1.
Danish contingent in the crowd. I suspect they might be VIPs as well.
5-1.
Oh, well, it was such a good return of serve from Praveen Jordan.
6-1.
But they couldn't capitalise.
Search over. 2-6.
And that's a good serve from
3-6.
Oktavianti. Error on the low serve, short of that front service line.
7-3. Search over. 4-7.
Oh, that's quick. Yeah. Very quick to move forward, Praveen Jordan.
5-7.
Former All England champion, Praveen Jordan. Won the title with Debbie Susanto in 2016. One of 2 Super Series titles they won together. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's a battle of speed of the 2 men on court, closing down the mid-court area.
5.
Yeah, good return.
Search over. 6-9. Search over. 10-6.
Good judgment. It's well long.
Search over. 7-10.
Oktavianti has to try and stand her ground at the front of the court and take on Pedersen, who's one of the best front court players in world badminton.
Search over. 11-7. Interval.
So a 4-point advantage for the Danes here at the mid-game interval. Only 6 minutes played.
skyder anden gang her ind i den. Ikke? Vi må ikke stå og sove på den. Hun går ned, og så stikker hun nedad, og der er plads foran her, før der kan man over for ulige på at lægge en krydskort, og ellers så stepper du helt op i den og lægger. Det er også rigtig fint. Super fedt, den du rører op i, på, hvor du spiller over Chris i foran, hvor du så bare basker den krydskort, ikke? Ja.
Thomas Stavgaard doing the coaching there. Where's my friend Steen Pedersen when you need him? Give us a translation.
11-7. Play.
Service error.
Service over. 8-11.
It's one service error apiece. Clever. That's super awareness from Praveen Jordan.
11.
Good rally. Oh my goodness, good backhand too. Delightful skill shot from Christiansen. That one. My goodness, how did he play that so tight to the net? He's overdone it.
13.
So desperate to try and get it out of the reach of Christina Pedersen, hitting wide.
Service over. 10-13.
That's very good work from Christina Pedersen.
14-10.
Block defence, move forward to the net, turning their defensive play into attacking play.
Change.
Oh, it's just long. There was nobody covering that shot. That would have been an outright winner. All it needed to be was over and in. Look, nobody moved. And another one goes long. And this is one-way traffic at the moment, and it's all in favour of the Danes, Christiansen and Pedersen. 5 straight points. Oh, that's a good return.
Serve ball. Change. 11-18.
Oh, brilliant. Well, it was a fantastic return of serve, a tight spinning net shot. How on earth Oktavianti managed to brush that off the top of the tape. So 2 points away from this opening game now. The Danish pair. Yeah, they're looking quite relaxed, aren't they? Danish coaches. As well they might. Oh yes, well taken.
Serve ball. 13-19.
She's got lovely skills. There's Vita Marissa, former player I was telling you about. She was in the women's doubles final here. Good rally. Oh! He was trying to get out of the way.
19.
It was going to go well long of the back line, and he just couldn't get out of the way in time. Watch this. Oops. Yep, he was trying to duck. Gotcha. Down, but not out. Well, I think that 25 shots has got to be pretty near the longest rally. Haven't seen the sort of length of rallies as we saw in the women's doubles. It's gone wide, and now game point opportunities
20 game
for
point.
Christiansen
14.
and Pedersen. Overdone it.
Game.
Opening game 21-14
First game won by
to Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen.
21-14.
21-14 in 15 minutes. And one game away from a first ever title while playing in their third final. I suggested at the start they were looking for third time lucky. They're not there yet, but they're one game away.
Fordi du sidder så pissegodt på det mellemspil, og I sidder i servesituationen på den her. Han har heller ikke haft mulighed for de vinkler, vi snakker om, fordi du bliver ved med at gå gennem midten. Så det, han har ikke mulighed for at lave noget. Altså han har mulighed for at slås med os, og der er vi bare stærkere lige nu, når det kommer ud gennem midten. Ja.
So the Danes one game to the
Second
good.
game.
21-15 opening
Love
game.
Play.
Yeah.
1-love.
Well, Praveen Jordan, the more experienced of the two Indonesian players, even though he's only 1 year older than his partner, needs, with his body language and with his verbalization, needs to really encourage his partner to keep going, keep working at it. First two rallies, there's been 2 errors. Oh, things really well. Some may say that's a little bit lucky. I think because she was ready, prepared at the net, and even Vita Marissa is shaking her head on the coach's bench. Yeah, what do you do against that? Beautiful shot. Big gap.
Love.
Well, they raced to a 6-1 lead in the opening game. 4-love here in the second. Make that 5-love. Well, in both their previous finals as a pair, Christiansen and Pedersen, they've lost to Zhang Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong, both in Fuzhou in China last year and in Hong Kong.
Serve over. 1-5.
Well, quite frankly, at the moment, the Danes are looking inspired.
Change. 6-1.
It's the same as the opening game, isn't it? 6-1 advantage.
Serve over. 2-6.
Yeah, very powerful smash from Praveen Jordan.
3-6.
Missed it.
Serve over. 7-3.
Well, I was looking through the record books this morning as far as mixed doubles here at the Indian Open is concerned, and there has never been an unseeded pair win the mixed doubles title here. In the 10 previous occasions this tournament has been staged. And of course Praveen Jordan and Melati Oktavianti are unseeded. But it has been a happy hunting ground for first ever major titles, first ever Super Series in particular, when this was part of the Super Series mixed doubles discipline. This title in 2011 was the first ever Super Series title for Toi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. And of course they've been in another 23 finals since then. and won another 15 titles. It was the first and only Super Series title for Liu Cheng and Bao Yi-sin when they won in 2015, and it was a first ever title 2 years ago for Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong, their first of 5 titles. Oh, that's clever. I like that.
Service over. 4-9. Thank you.
Well, it has to be a first title for one of these two pairs.
Change. Four, 9. Play.
Yeah, well long.
5-9.
Goodness. Thunderous smash.
10-5.
So to the mid-game interval
Interval.
with a 6-point advantage. The number 5 seeds from Denmark.
Vi skal blive ved med at holde fat i ham, blive ved med at komme frem, blive ved med at irritere ham med, at det ikke alt kommer tilbage til ham her, ikke? Ja, så begynder han at smaske ind over midten, og der er det stået kanon, og det er der
Well, an awful lot of talk there from Vita Larissa to Oktavianti. Now she's concentrating on Jordan. It's very interesting dynamics when the coach has been a former mixed doubles partner of the pair she's now coaching.
Play.
Good flick serve.
12-5.
Oh, what a wonderful
Shots
return.
over. 6-12.
Pedersen just couldn't get out of the way. In fact, I think it hit her on the head. Oh, a little bit of trickery there. Oh, it was a nice idea again from Jordan.
Shots over. 13-6.
Look, the Danes are well back in the defensive stance.
Service over.
Well, in the opening game, he played a
7,
beautiful backhand from about that
30.
position. Yeah, that's well taken.
Service over.
Real demonstration of her
14,
qualities at the front of the
7.
court. Plays from the backhand side and then launches herself towards the net to take that shuttle early and play the winner on her forehand side.
Service over.
Well, it got
8,
hit again.
14.
Once again, I'm sure the shuttle was going long. We simply couldn't get out of the way.
Nine, 14.
Missed it.
10, 14.
Well, this is far from over yet, you know.
Service over. 15, 10. Get ready.
Yeah, well, Pedersen was distracted by somebody moving alongside the court. Great defence. A good, powerful smash that was placed
17,
perfectly, aimed towards the right hip, so slightly across the body of Oktavianti. Look at this. Perfect. Pushed it long.
Service over. 18.
Well, it's a mountain to climb now for Jordan and Oktavianti. Well, that's not helping the Indonesian cause. The net cord from Pedersen.
18.
And 3 points away from their first title as a pair while contesting their third final.
Service fault called. Too high.
Service fault called.
Service over. 12, 18.
Oh, between the legs. Yeah. And they won the rally.
13, 18.
Improvisation from Praveen Jordan. That was sensational.
Matthias, check the foot. Okay. 13, 18. Play.
Oh, she left it. And she was wise to do so.
Service over.
I don't
19.
think we've got a challenge yet in today's finals, have we? Two points away from the title. What a good serve. 1 point away from the title.
20, match point. 30.
7 opportunities. Whoa.
Service over. 14, 20.
Yeah, well saved. Two
15,
match point opportunities
20.
saved, but another 5 remain. Going wide, and a first ever title for Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen. 21-14, 21-15, their victory over the unseeded pair of Praveen Jordan and Melati Deva Oktavianti. Yeah, Thomas Stangor, the coach, congratulates his players in their third final together. And for Christina Pedersen,
and Christina
a landmark
21-14,
title.
21-15.
It's her 40th throughout her career. It's her 24th mixed doubles and her 40th overall. That's how they did it, 21-14, 21-15 in a match lasting 37 minutes. Well, I said at the start, will it be third time lucky? There was nothing lucky about it. They were absolutely superb today. Christiansen and Pedersen pounced on all the half-court shots. And what a wonderful occasion for Matthias Christiansen. His first major title. And if you equate these Super 500 events to Super Series, and I think you should equate them, to be honest. I think the whole new HSBC BWF World Tour simplifies things under one umbrella of one tour, rather than having Grand Prix Golds, then Super Series, Premier Super Series. Now it's all under one tour name. But this Super 500 is equivalent to what used to be called the Super Series, and it is the first ever title at this level for this man, Matthias Christiansen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now proceed with the medal ceremony for the mixed doubles. I request the medalists to approach the podium. Silver medalists Praveen Jordan and Melati Deva Oktavianti, Indonesia. And the gold medalists Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen, Denmark.
Well, it's
May I request
a first ever final,
His Excellency
and so they will remember their visit to Delhi,
Suryadipura, Ambassador of
and so will this
Indonesia,
pair.
to do the
First
honors
ever
of presenting the
title
medals
together.
to the finalists of the mixed doubles. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Praveen Jordan and Melati Deva Oktavianti, Indonesia. And Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen, Denmark, the gold medalists. Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Abdul Baris Sidaki, Vice President, Badminton Association of India, to present the stoles and bouquets to the finalists. Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Vishu Dolan, Vice President, BWF, to present the souvenirs to the finalists. Thank you, sir. May I request Mr. Karandhar, Director, Sunrise India, to present the prize money checks to the finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, once more, a big hand for the winners of the mixed doubles. May I request the dignitaries to come forward for a group photograph? The silver medalists Praveen Jordan and Melati Deva Oktavianti, Indonesia. And the gold medalists Matthias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen, Denmark.
I'm sure it's a day that both pairs will remember. A first ever final and a first ever title for the two different pairs. Coming up next is men's singles, and last year's beaten finalist Chao Tianchen of Chinese Taipei against Shi Yu-chi, who's trying to become the first player from China to win the men's singles title here at the Indian Open.